Good afternoon, Kurt here with Airsoft Taiwan. Today I want to introduce you to an upgrade part we've made for the EMG John Wick Terran Tactical STI 2011 Hi-Capa pistol. Now that's a mouthful, but it has a lot of names, this pistol. So this pistol has come out and has been very successful, a lot of sales on it, and there's a few things we noticed on it. First of all, the main thing we're going to look at today is the guide rod. Now the guide rod, if you want to field strip this pistol, can be a little bit complicated. So here at RA Tech, we always try to upgrade parts, you know, sometimes that they're wearing out or breaking, or just make something more practical. So to start out, I'm going to field strip this pistol, take it apart here, pull the slide back, magazine out. Now at one point here you've got your notch like any 2011, pull your pin out, and we've got it open here. Now this is where it gets a little complicated. On most Glocks or airsoft pistols, you can push your spring ahead here and slide this rod out, and you can be able to take your barrel out and do what you need to do. However, on this pistol, it's longer. So what you have is a two-part guide rod, and you get this tiny little Allen key, in which you have to get in here between the spring, loosen it off, and have to get it loose enough that it'll come out. I'll have to loosen it a little bit more, but you have to be very careful you don't loosen it too much and lose the tiny set screw, and then you won't be able to get it back together. So I've got it loosened off, got the head here, still not quite enough to come apart. I'm going to try again, and I don't want to loosen it too much because I don't want to lose it. And there, I've turned it one more time and it's almost falling out. And now it's going to come apart, and we're going to be able to get the guide rod out and field strip this pistol. Now you can see it's really not coming out easily. It's not something that was designed very well at all. So now we have it apart. Now that that is loose there, you can see that it's stuck in this spring, so we have to turn that back in. Now you can see how this can be a real problem if you're out on the airsoft field and you're playing and you have to take your pistol apart. For one, you need to have this tiny little Allen wrench, and knowing me, I'd have lost this the first day that I got it, you know. And once we've got this apart, you have to have this set screw out so far to slide it out that, you know, if you just turn it one more little turn, that set screw falls out and you've dropped that in the grass and it's gone. And now you have no way of putting your gun back together. So I'm going to reassemble this. And again, once we get it back together, you'll see that now when I try and put this spring back on, it can't go past the set screw. So I have to turn this set screw all the way in. Now I can replace the spring on here. And I get the back part of the rod, the guide rod in here, and kind of fight with the spring, try and line them up. Now I've got it lined up together, but now since I had to turn that set screw in, now I have to find a place between the spring where I can get at it and turn it out again. And then I can get it back together, and you can see it won't stay together, so I have to try and hold it together, plus get my other hand in here, so it's a little more complicated than it should be. So once I've got this lined up, I'm going to get this back into place. And I've got it tight now. Now I'm out in the field. I got to find a secure place to put this, whether in my pocket so I don't lose it, so I have it for next time. And we're back together. Slide it back into place here. Locked in, and we're good to go. So I've taken the original guide rod completely out of our Terran Tactical 2011 here, and I've replaced it with our new RA Tech CNC machined stainless steel quick release guide rod. You can see what it comes out here. We've got a completely new guide rod in it, and this should take care of a lot of the problems we had with the small parts and field stripping. So I'm just going to go ahead and quickly field strip this pistol. Now you can see here, one of the new features on our guide rod, if we completely got rid of the Allen set wrench, I'm just going to slide this ahead, and you can see there's a quick release on here. Just going to press that down, and the end comes off the guide rod. Now, after I've done that, all I need to do is bring this piece to the back here, and slide it out of place. So this is our new upgraded piece. It's fully stainless steel. Quick release end is very quick. You just push down the button. Very solid, in place, solid guide rod. Much, much quicker than fooling around with the Allen wrench, and you don't need any tools on the field. Again, to reassemble it, last time we spent a lot of time. Just going to take the end off this rod. It's that quick. We didn't have to take these off to show it, but I did to show you. Put the spring back in place. Slide this together. And you just line it up in here. And it slides in place like that. It's very easy. Make sure that this is up on the top like that. Depress the spring, put it into the place, and we're back together again. Makes field stripping much, much quicker and easier. Okay, so now that we have the new RA Tech stainless steel quick detach guide rod installed in our Terran Tactical John Wick pistol here, just going to give it a few test rounds. See, it fires normally and locks open. Again, she's empty right now. We don't have any babies in it. The slide works perfect and locks open on an empty mag. So if you have one of these EMG John Wick Terran Tactical STI 2011 pistols, and you would like to upgrade this part, we have it in stock now on our Airsoft Taiwan online shop.